Hello friends, in this video we will be discussing about interface. So let us see first of all the use of interface. After that we will get back into the coding example and we will see what are the keywords used for interface, how the interface concept can be implemented. Okay, the first use, it is used to achieve multiple inheritance in Java. So in other video I have explained about inheritance concept, where I have told like multiple inheritance is not possible in Java, but it can be achieved through interface. That we will be seeing in this video. Along with that, the second point is it is used to achieve complete abstraction. Here, I mean to say like only the necessary things will be shown to the user, the exact functionality, everything will be hidden from the user. Something like TV remote. So, user can operate the TV with its remote. What exact technical things happening inside is not needed to know for the end user, right? So that is how abstraction means. So we will be seeing here about the interface concept with the example. So let us get back into the code. So in the very first, the keyword used for interface is interface, and let me take out the interface name 1. This is just like class. How we write the class, how can we create the class using the keyword class one, something like this. In the similar way, interface is going to be created by using the keyword interface. Okay, so in classes we use methods and fields, right? So here what we do is we use methods, something like this, public void show. And this is how we write methods here. What do you call it? These are abstract methods. These are what? Abstract methods, in the sense methods without any functionality. I mean to say the functionality is like this, with this having body, and within this what we write some code related to the functionality of the method, right? So that is not being written in interface. We write only the method name with followed by semicolon, and we call it as a what? Abstract methods. You can create as many abstract methods as you want. Public void add. You can use parameters also, like int a comma int p, like this. So how can you use them? So see here, who are going to use this interface? Again my answer is class is going to use this interface. Like you have a look, class example. I'm taking the class name as example. I want to use this interface. What is the interface name? 1. I want to use that. So what I'm doing here is I have to use one keyword for using the interface. Implements. Implements. Implements whom? The class, the interface. Right? What is the interface name? 1. And class should be written like this. Here it is showing error. The reason for error is we have to use all the methods, I mean to say the abstract methods which are available in the interface. In other words, I can say like the class, here the class name is example, the class which implements the interface must use all the abstract methods of the interface which is being implemented. And let me clarify, this is also an abstract method. I have not written, that's it. I have not commented, that's it. Okay. So I think I can remove this comment right now. Right. So look how this error will go. Public void show. And the same method, but definition should be written like this. Open bracket and close braces. Like open and close braces. So again still error exists. Why, you know? Still I have not used all the functions, all the methods belonging to the interface 1. Show is done, but add is not yet done. Now I have to use that also. Public void add int a comma int b, and for this functionality will be written here. And see here at the seventh line here there is no error. And you may ask me, what is the code to be written here? Anything, the code which is required or suitable for this class or the class for what we have created, the functionality can be written here for this method. Let me take the example, just like system dot out dot println. I'm just printing the message hello, and add here I'm writing system dot out dot println a plus b, right? Then how to use this class? Simple. Let us create one more class, something like main method class. I'm going to create object for the class. Simple, how we do for regular classes. Example k equals to new example. I've created the object. Using that object, call the methods. What are the methods we have? Show method is there, and one more method, add method is there. Here we need to pass two values, right? 12, 20 something we are going to pass. And see here, I made a call to the methods of the particular class, and let me execute this. Hello and 32 we got it. The result we got it, right? So what we are actually doing here, we have created one blueprint for the classes which is going to implement this interface, and these methods, same methods names can be used by hundreds of classes which is being implemented by interface 1. So I can create one more class here, just like class example. Let me create one more class, class example 2 implements, what is the interface name? 1. And again the error showing, you know the reason for the error? We have to use the unimplemented methods. Public void show, and one more thing I have to write, public void add int a comma int b, like this. So for this, how to access these methods of this particular class? Simple way. You just create the object for this class example 2 and access the show method and add method. Simple, how you have done for other classes. Simple one. So what the purpose here I am trying to explain. Look here, the interface is giving one blueprint of the method names show and add, and the class example is also using the method show and add, and the class example 2 is also using the method name show and add. I mean to say, like, all the classes can have the same function names with their own functionality. Something like in video games, the start button of level 1, start button of level 2, start button of level 3. Start is the functionality of a method name. But whenever we click on the start button, the functionality of level 1 game is different from the functionality of level 2 game. Just the blueprint created can be created, the same blueprint has to be used by all other classes. For this we can use the interface mostly, right? So as I have created one more class which is implementing the interface, here I am going to write some code. Here I am printing the message hi, and here I am writing the code for finding the biggest of two numbers. Look here, I have written the code for the example 2 class which is implementing the interface 1. Show method definition I have written, add method definition I have written. So look here, in example method, in the example class, I have created a show method. I have implemented the show method of interface 1. I am printing hello. Here add method also implemented, which is performing addition of two numbers. And coming to example 2 class, you observe here, I have written different functionality for the add method. Here I have what? Compared the two values and finding the biggest of two values. Method name is same, the functionality is changing from class to class. In this way we can use or differentiate the same method name for different classes by using the interface. And how to call the example2 class methods? Just create object for example2 class and call the methods. What is the object name of example2 class? Z. Z dot show, Z dot add. This time I am sending the values 34 and 56. And let me execute this code, and here we got the result hello 32. Hello 32, from where we got it? From the class example. The method show is printing hello, add is printing addition of two numbers. As I have created an object for the example class and made a call to show method, this hello method, hello output we got it. And after that, using the same object, I made a call to add method of the class example, of the example class, and sending 12 and 20 values, and the result 32 is getting displayed. And after that, I have created an object for example2 class, and using that object I made a call to show method, and for that reason this hi message is getting printed. And now coming to the next one more method, add method, where I have added, where I have sent the values 34 and 56, and I'm getting the result as b is big. Why? Because the add method of example2, the add method of example2 class is comparing two numbers, displaying the biggest of two numbers. So this is how the interface example can be explained. Let me create, let me implement, let me clarify one thing here. Let me implement the multiple inheritance concept using interface. Multiple inheritance concept using interface. What is multiple inheritance? First of all, okay, the multiple inheritance is, let me write down here, creating a child class from two parent classes. Means I have class A and class B. From there, I am going to create class C. From both class A and class B, I am going to create class C, which is not possible using inheritance concept in Java. That's what we are going to create here. But in this case, the class A will not be there, class B will not be there. Instead, we will have the interface A and interface B, and this particular class C is going to implement both interface A and interface B. That is what we are going to see here. So let me create interface A. Let me write down abstract method public void show here, and let me create interface B. And in interface B, let me write down one abstract method public void, let me write down display. These are the two abstract methods of individual interfaces. Interface A is having show abstract method, interface B is having display abstract method, right? Now look here I am going to create a child class, something like class C implements, look, implements A comma B. What does it mean? A class C is going to be created from A and B interfaces, something like that, multiple inheritance, right? So as class C is implementing both interface A and interface B, I have to write the method definitions of show method and display method. All the interfaces what the particular class is implementing must have the implemented methods of their respective abstract methods. Public void show, and one more, public void display. What will you write here? Anything, any code you can write. As of now, I will write hello, and here I will write hi, right? So let me show you in clarity how the code is written. Very first I have created an interface A with abstract method show, and after that I have created an interface B with abstract method display, and after that I have created a class which implements both interface A and B at a time, something like multiple inheritance, which is being implemented here by using the concept of interface. As this particular class C is implementing both the interfaces A and B, it has to implement both the methods or abstract methods of both the interfaces. That is what we have done here. Public void show is implemented by displaying the message hello. Public void display is implemented by using the message hi. Now I want to access the properties of this class C. The properties are show and display. You know how to access the properties. Simple. Go to the main method, create an object for the class C, cz equals to new C. And let me tell you here, C is the class name, what I have written there. Z dot show, Z dot display. And let me execute. And I got the output like hello and hi. From where I got this output? We made a call to show method of class C, and we made a call to display method of class C. What show method is doing here? Show method is displaying the message hello. Display method is displaying the message hi. That's what it is getting printed, right? So this is the implementation of multiple inheritance in let me write down here, multiple inheritance inheritance implementation using what? Interface. Using interface. I have commented this entire thing what I have written, and the comment part will not get executed, right? So this is how we have done implementation of multiple inheritance using the concept interface, right? This is the code what we have written. And I have a doubt. Let me come to the next topic. Is it possible to extend the interface? Means, can we have parent interface and child interface? Something like this. Extends A. Is it possible? Look here. This is now parent interface. This has become, B has become child interface. That also can be done. And the class can implement only the child class, and it can access all the properties of all the, it can have, or it can have all the method definitions of abstract methods belonging to parent interface and abstract method belonging to child interface. The functionality can be written, most to be written. So now what we have done, this is not multiple inheritance concept. This is something like extending the interfaces. Interface A is created, and from there child interface can be created, something by using the keyword extend, just like how classes are getting extended. So now this A is set to be the parent interface and B is set to be the child interface, and I'm going to create a class which implements what? Only child interface. But do remember, it has to use all the abstract methods of parent interface and also the child interface. And how do you access the properties of class C? Simple way how we have done just now. Create an object for the class C and call to the method show by using the object, and call to the method display using the object Z. These are the different examples we can see here using interfaces. Hope guys you have understood what interface is clearly, right? So I have explained in this video how interfaces can be created, how classes can be implemented, implementing the interfaces, and after that I have explained like how multiple initers can be created, implemented using the interface. And after that, the last one what I explained is how interfaces can be extended also. Look into this video for once or twice, you will understand clearly about what interface is. Okay guys, hope you will understand this video. Thank you.